Namaskaram. Shri Mahaganapatiye Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to today's Samarpanam clip on Mailpili. Today we shall chant, learn and understand the slokas of Narayaniyam Dashakam 18. Let us first chant the sloka and then understand the meaning. Dashakam 18 talks about the Charitram of Prithu, another great devotee of the Supreme Lord. Dashakam 18, Shloka 1. जातस्य ध्रुवकुल एव तुङ्गकीर्तेः अङ्गस्य व्यजनीसुतः सवेन नाम तद्दोषव्यतीतमतिस राजवर्यः त्वत्पादे विहितमनावनं गतोऽभूत्. In this sloka, Bhattadri says that in Dhruva's dynasty there was a famous king called Anga who begot a son named Vena, who was very wicked and cruel. In spite of trying his best, the king could not change his son. He was heartbroken and disgusted by his son's evil ways and wickedness that he decided to go to the forest and dedicate his mind on the lotus feet of the Lord and perform penance. Dashakam 18, Shloka 2. Papopikshiti talapalanaya venaha पौराध्रैरुपनिहितः कठोरवीर्यः सर्वेभ्यो निजबलमेव सम्प्रशंसन् भूचक्रे तव यजनान्ययं न्यरौत्सीत्. Here Bhattadri tells the Lord that in spite of his wickedness, evil ways and cruelty, he was very strong. He was thus crowned king by the subjects of his kingdom to rule over the land. Owing to his arrogance and pride, he indulged in self-praise and banned all sacrificial rites to you and all kinds of worship of your form in his kingdom. He would mete out very cruel treatment to anybody who performed any sacrificial rites to you. Dashakam 18, Shloka 3. Samprapte hitakatanaaya tapasaughye मातोऽन्यो भुवनपतिर्न कश्चनेति त्वन्निन्दावचनपरो मुनीश्वरैस्तैः शापाग्नौ शलभदशामनायि वेनः. In this sloka, Bhattadri says that in order to bring him to the path of righteousness, several great sages came to advise him and make him understand that what he was doing was not the right thing and it was for his own good that they were here, but he spurned their advice, boasting that he alone was the Supreme Lord on earth, and berated the Supreme Lord with harsh and unwarranted words. The lordly sages, enraged by his behavior, cursed him and reduced him to ashes like a moth is burnt in fire. Dashakam 18, Shloka 4. Tannashat kalajanabirukairmunindraihi तन्मात्राचिरपरिरक्षिते तदङ्गे व्यक्ताखे परिमतितादतोरुदण्डाद् दोर्दण्डे परिमतिते त्वमाभिरासिः. Here Bhattadri tells the Lord that after King Vena's death, the great sages were afraid that tyranny and evil would increase if the kingdom remained without a ruler for long. When they heard that Vena's mother had long preserved his dead body, they approached her and she requested the sages to remove all the sins of Vena. Thus, the lordly sages churned his thighs, which were like strong poles, and due to this churning, all his sins were removed. Then, when they churned his ramrod like arms, O Lord, you manifested yourself in front of them. Dashakam 18, Shloka 5. विख्यातः पृथुरिति तापसोपदिष्टैः सूताद्यैः परिणुतभाविभूरिवीर्यः वेनार्त्या कबलितसम्पदं दरिद्रीम् आक्रान्तां निजधनुषा समामकार्षिः. Here Bhattadri tells the Lord that you took the form of Prithu, the great emperor. Thereafter you were being prompted by the sages, soothsayers, bards and others who sang hymns of glory about the various brave and gallant exploits you were to perform in the future. Due to Vena's evil deeds, the earth had swallowed all her wealth and would not bring it forth. Attacking her with your bow, you leveled all the ups and downs and made the earth yield all the hidden wealth which she was refusing to bring out due to Vena's evil ways. Dashakam 18, Shloka 6. Bhuyastam nijakulamukyavatsayuktaihi देवार्धै समुचितचारुभाजनेषु अन्नादिन्यभिलषितानि यानि तानि स्वच्छन्दं सुरभितनो मधुदुहस्त्वम्. In this sloka, we can understand that the Supreme Lord transformed the earth into the celestial cow Kamadhenu. He made the gods and others milk it using the heads of their dynasties as calves and obtain whatever they wished for, such as food and other desired objects, in befitting beautiful vessels as much as they wanted. Kamadhenu was this celestial cow which had the prowess to give anything that anybody wished for. Dashakam 18, Shloka 7. आत्मानं यजति मुखैस्त्वयि त्रिधामन् आरब्धे शततमवाजिमेधयागे स्पर्धालुशतमक एत्य नीचवेषो कृत्वा श्वं तव तनयात् पराजितोऽभूत्. Here Bhattadri says, O Lord of the three abodes, you in the form of Prithu performed several sacrifices to Mahavishnu, who is none other than your own self. When the 100th horse sacrifice, or what is called the Ashwamedha Yaga, began, Indra, out of jealousy, came to you, disguised as a lowly barbarian, and abducted the horse that was designated for the Yaga. Subsequently, in the battle which followed, he was defeated by your own son. Dashakam 18, Shloka 8. देवेन्द्रं मुहुरिति वाजिनं हरन्तं वह्नौ तं मुनिवरमण्डले जुहूषौ वृन्दाने कमलभवे क्रतो समाप्तौ साक्षात् त्वं मधुरिपो मैक्षता स्वयं स्वम्. In this sloka we understand that Indra came back persistently and abducted the horse time and again. Finally, the great sages performing the sacrificial rite decided to make Devendra or Indra himself the sacrificial offering, but God Brahma stopped them from doing so. When the sacrifice was over, the Supreme Lord as Prithu saw his own self manifested in the all-pervading Vishnu form. Dashakam 18, Sloka 9. तद्रत्तम्बरमुपलभ्य भक्तिमेकां गङ्गान्ते विहितपदः कदापि देव सन्त्रस्तं मुनिनिवहं हितानि शंसन् ये ऐक्षिष्टाः सनकमुखान् मुनीन् पुरस्ताद्. Here Bhattadri tells the Lord that in your form as Prithu, you received the boon of single-minded devotion from Vishnu. Later, while residing on the banks of the river Ganga as Prithu, when you were engaged in counseling the sages assembled there for a sacrificial session about dharma, you saw in person the great sage Sanaka and others. Dashakam 18, Shloka 10. विज्ञानं सनकमुकोदितं ददानः स्वात्मानं स्वयमगमो वनान्तसेवी तत्तादृक्पृथुवपुरीश सन्त्वरं मे रोगौघं प्रशमय वातगेहवासीन्. In this last shloka of this Dashakam, Bhattadri says, following the advice on spiritual wisdom given by Sanaka and the rest, you as Prithu went to the forest to do penance and attain self-salvation, merging in your own self. O Guru Ayyappa, may you, who came in the form of Prithu, remove all my afflictions. Hare Krishna. गोविन्दनामसङ्कीर्तनं गोविन्द गोविन्द नारायण अखिलगुरो भगवन् नमस्ते श्रीहरये नमः श्रीमहापेरियवा शरणम्।